The hardest part of building with someone is not the struggle itself. The struggle is knowing whether the house you are building will ever be finished. Everyone tells you, oh, marry a man you can build and grow with. It sounds wise, right? It sounds noble. It sounds like the right thing to do. But what nobody tells you is how difficult that journey can be. Because building with a man means you are there before the success, before the comfort, before the doors begin to open. Some nights you are awake, you can't sleep, staring at the ceiling in the night, and a question crosses your mind. Did I make the right choice? And that question makes you feel guilty. Not because you don't love him, not because he's a bad man, but because life can be hard. There are days you want to do something for yourself, you want to start something meaningful, you want to step out, meet people, chase that dream that has refused to die in your heart. But you can't afford it. And the man you chose to build with can't afford it either. So what do? You keep the faith, you keep the hope alive, and then you whisper to yourself, well, maybe tomorrow will bring love, maybe tomorrow a door will open, maybe tomorrow will finally be the breakthrough. But tomorrow becomes next week becomes month, and month quietly turns into years. Then one day, you wake up and realize that years have passed, and somehow you are still standing in the same place you once hoped to live. Now, life puts a painful question before you. Do you give up or do you keep hoping? What if you give up and the breakthrough finally comes? What if you keep hope alive and the breakthrough never comes? This is the silent fear of so many women. You spend your whole life waiting to start, waiting to become, waiting to live the life that you dreamed of. You want to wake up in the morning, you want to go out into the world, you want to do something meaningful that blesses your children, your family, and yourself. But motherhood and the responsibilities of being a wife hold you tightly to your time. It's not because you hate them, but just sometimes you feel trapped by them. If only you had the money for a nanny, if only someone could help you with the children, then maybe you could do something. Maybe you could try. But until then, you carry the children, you carry the home, you carry the hope, and quietly the weight of life that you haven't even started living fully. Which brings me back to say the hardest part of building with someone is not the struggle itself. The struggle is knowing whether the house you are building will ever be finished.